29-year-old African-American Tyre Nichols beaten to death by the hands of 5 African-American police officers in Memphis, Tennessee. Next on Course Time.
Kept trying, kept failing, game plan, kept changing, dreams fading, started hesitating, couldn't deal with the agitation, it only led to
This story breaks my heart. It kills me inside as a human being. I did not watch the video. I saw a picture of a young man on the floor, swarmed by what looks like 5 police officers. Tyre Nichols, 29-year-old man who moved to Memphis, Tennessee from Sacramento, California in 2020, probably wanting a better life. Was a guy who liked taking photos. 6'3", 145 pounds. The kid was slim and losing weight because he had Crohn's disease. And I don't want to make it sound sad, but this is who got beat up and killed by 5 other human beings, his same skin complexion. When I heard the story, I started tearing because I thought in my mind that I'll never see something like this in my lifetime. The oppressed versus the oppressed. And this time the oppressed suppressed the oppressed. As I research, it was a traffic stop. They don't go to the window and say, "Can I see your license and registration?" They just open the door and demanded him to get out. Put him on the ground. I understand that we need to listen to the authorities. Try to run, and when they caught him, like, we all know that if you run from a cop or you try to drive away from a cop, since the beginning of time, when they catch you, they're going to beat you down. Whether you black, purple, yellow, or green. But to kill you is something different. So these 5 officers were part of a task force called Scorpion. Street crimes operation to restore peace in our neighborhoods. When you become a cop, you get ordained or commissioned to uphold peace and to mitigate any situation in the community. You don't get ordained to abuse another human being. And the part that pisses me off out this whole story is that out of those 5 suckers and punks, not one of them said, "Stop, stop. Enough is enough." The kid dies 3 days later. And all 5 of y'all look like clowns and bozos now. And I'm going to say your name. To Darius Bean, you a sucker. Demetrius Haley, you a sucker. Emmett Martin, you a sucker. Desmond Mills, you a sucker. Justin Smith, you another sucker. And you made us look weak. And in my channel, I always talk about free wills and what God gave us, the free will to do whatever we want with these. And you guys decided to take this young man and beat him to death. Kicked, punched, tasered, pepper spray with no probable cause. It just breaks my heart and it hurts me to my heart that us as a people witnessed this. When are we going to unite? When does the hate turn into love? When we break out of the darkness. We seen a lot of black men die at the hands of a white man. Eric Garner, Tamir Rice, Amadou Diallo, Sean Bell, George Floyd. You know what? It reminds me of a song that a rapper by the name of KRS-One came out with called Black Cop. And in this song, he mentions how black cops with authority in Johannesburg, South Africa, are killing young black kids. The question I have for you, and please let me know in the comment section, where do we go as a people? Each and every one of these officers couldn't find no love in their hearts to stop this tragedy, this atrocity. Stories like this makes my blood boil. And this is no different than the Shanquella Robinson case. It was black on black. But this time, it was black authority against black civilian. If you are African American or officer of color, just know what we all witnessed is going to change the game. I'm so saddened. His family wants peace. I feel bad for his son. And this was uncalled for. We look weak as a people. How do we bounce back from something like this? I'm going to be honest with y'all. I never thought in 100 years I'll see something like this. Three days after the traffic stop, he dies for reckless driving. Hit him in the back with a baton, pepper sprayed him, tased him. Like a guy 145 pounds really that strong to fight five of you is unfair. You guys abused your authority. You guys supposed to uphold the peace You guys disturbed the peace. And you guys killed somebody. Forget about the same complexion. Killed a young man. You guys are bullies. And getting you guys fired from the police department is not enough. Where do we go from here as a people? Is there any way to fix this? My condolences go out to Tyre Nichols, man. Fleeting a scene in foot. They catch him, and 5 of them attack him in that way. From what I hear, they was winding back the kick and the punch, and they was just... It's not fair. I know that the day you graduated the police department, you said you swore to protect. But you killed. Since I heard this story, I have an uneasy feeling in my heart. And us as a people, sometimes we need to comply with the authorities. But I know if you apprehend it and your adrenaline takes over and you act a little erratic, I know it's evident that they're going to use force. But to kill is a whole different story. I am disgusted. I am brokenhearted for this family and for us as a people. Because I don't know where we headed. Now, it's one of us against one of us. Peace and blessings to everybody who's watching. If you feel any way in your heart, I want you to let me know in the comment section. I want to hear your voice. I want to hear what y'all got to say about this one. Us against us pushes us back 100 years. We have to start being smarter. We have to start learning how to act. And we need to control our emotions, and with the free will that God gave us, do good. It makes me emotional to just witness, but through a photo of what happened. This time is us against us. We need to find love. Most importantly, we need to unite, and we need to be more disciplined. God bless you all. Stay encouraged. But before I go, there was a line that the rapper Big Pun said. He said, "Go in peace come in peace or leave in pieces. Even Jesus was killed by the polices. And I just kept thinking about that line yesterday. Stay encouraged. Stay safe, stay blessed, and go in peace.
I got so much on my mind, but living life is just what it is. We'll keep trying till we get it right. So listen clear to what the message is.